Okay. We're now in this area. She's gonna
The
yell at
elusive
us.
man is waiting for you in the other room.
Yep. Hush. I want to check out the armor options that we have. I showed you all the various customized armor with MShep. I'm going to end up using, I think, the Sentry interface. That's usually my favorite one. Shield strength upgrade. Let's see, we have melee weapon shield strength. I already have shield strength. Weapon damage, shields, melee damage. I'll go with these for now. What do we have? Yeah, we'll go with those. I think this one was a lot better. Yep. Okay, material. It's kind of hard to see really what the material is. It kind of looks shiny. Whatever. I'll change the colors though. Now, as an engineer, tempted to go with pink. As an engineer, I want to go with a yellow color. Maybe this color can be pink. If I can find it. Kind of hard to see. Ah, I can see here. Red. Oh, man. Okay, fine. I can't see it. I think that's supposed to be the pink one, but it's not really that pink. Okay. Pattern. I usually like that pattern the best. Pattern color. We can go with this. We'll go with this color. Alright. And casual appearance. Here are the various options that we have for that. And I played my first run in this almost entirely. That looks like a medical suit to me, which is kind of weird. This is the standard one, but I think I'll go with this one, I guess. Okay. I don't know. I kind of like it. Probably be changing and upgrading this over time. Alright, let's go talk to the elusive man.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Igeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Okay. Welp. We got a lot of stuff. So, just gonna let that all roll by before we head in there. I don't think we hit a cutscene, but nice to be cautious. Anyways, we got our orders. Man, I still got gray in that. Why didn't they change the color on my neck piece, man?
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I don't know. They keep calling her that, but I don't know. I feel like she's strong and she knows what she wants, but I don't see anything really negative about her at this point.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Sounds like a Spectre, to be honest.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with my new team. Of course, we get our mission summary as well, which is really cool. I actually really like that. We get a bunch of imported stuff, get some bonuses. We got a lot of Mass Effect 2 bonuses as well. Grenade launcher, a bunch of extra credits, and that's about it.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
We're gonna find out who did this and take them down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Man, just using a transport ship? It's not even fun. I want my Normandy. Stupid Reapers had to go and blow it up. Ah, found an invisible wall. Oh well. Cool place, though. Alright, so you might have seen we also have... I probably ought to set that right there. Okay. You go ahead and use that. We have our new abilities, new weapons and stuff. I'll set you to... I'll keep you there. Yeah, I'll keep everything as is. Alright, let's head on in. He's got...
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Hi. I like how you can make him duck. On your knees, peasants! Aha! Okay. Anyways. He's got a shotgun, which means he's probably supposed to be... Actually, I think he's supposed to be a sentinel because he's got both tech and biotic powers. He might be supposed to be a vanguard, which is... I think Miranda's the sentinel. He's the vanguard that has biotic and combat powers. Okay, so we're heading that way.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Anyways, we get some spare parts over here. Useful stuff. Get some salvage. Get some free credits. Kill the mech.
Sounds like Sentinel's mechs.
Strange. Systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Get over here! Sure thing.
Make activity. Not a problem.
Okay. One thing that has completely changed
Take out your shields.
that I didn't get into with M-Shep. Okay. Do that.
On it.
We now have biotic explosions as an option, which is really cool. You just saw that with Miranda when she did a warp. You can only do biotic
Those
explosions.
mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
You can only do biotic explosions with priming them with a biotic power and exploding them with warp. Only warp can detonate a biotic explosion, which makes it an extremely useful power. Pretty much one of the most useful powers. So that's something to keep in mind. My M-Shep has warp, but I don't, which means I might have to keep a warp team member at just about all times. We'll see. We have all of them over there. Excellent. Circle is here. Together is there. Okay. We're good. 2,000 creds. I'm alright with that. Where are we heading? This way? Did we already go this way? This is where we came from, isn't it? Yeah. Stupid objective marker telling me the wrong way.
We've been spotted.
Yeah, there's the mechs. Okay.
Got no shield. Engaging target.
So yeah, warp is really useful. Probably my favorite ability. In Mass Effect 1, it was pretty much just a debuff. Didn't really do an awful lot, but it did make it so you could kill them a lot faster. But now in Mass Effect 2, it's got a lot of useful abilities.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Now, one of the reasons why I went out of my way in M-Shep to get that mission that took forever was because you got this option that is no longer here because I didn't do it for Fem-Shep. So, there's that.
Tali Zora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your own commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know, But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
I know Cerberus has a bad past, but they're the only group investigating these missing colonies. The Council turned its back on humanity. I haven't.
Tali, you aren't seriously considering trusting Cerberus.
I'm not trusting anyone, Praza. But we're going to need help searching the area. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Veetor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Veetor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Veetor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You should head back to your ship, Tali. We'll let you know when we find Veetor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
You expect us to do all the dirty work while you sneak in and grab Veetor? Not likely.
We're better equipped for a frontal assault than they are, Commander.
If we don't work together, we're not going to get past those mechs. We're moving out. If you want your answers, get to that warehouse.
The Quarians are an unexpected variable. They could help us, but I'd hope to keep an eye on them.
I bet they're saying the same thing about us.
Alright, I'm going to level up my squad mates. Mostly myself. Let's get 1 point in Incinerate, 1 point in Tech Mastery. Incinerate is really useful! Explodey Flame. That's what it is. And Tech Mastery, we saw, gives us health, power recharge time, Paragon Renegade, and research project cost. We've got these guys already upgraded. Incendiary ammo upgrade. And for Miranda, she has Warp and Overload. They only get 2 abilities until you... well... it says squad member is not loyal. Every squad member has what's called a loyalty mission. And once you complete that, if you do so successfully, you can unlock their loyalty bonus power. Let's clear that out. Clear out the codex. And let's head on out. I'm going to actually set Incinerate to that button, and I'll just have to manually...
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
I'll just have to manually choose my
Trouble coming!
thing.
Imminent.
Fine. Okay. Down, together. Circle. Alright. We're good. Where are we going? Going that way. Is there anything else we need? Nothing I can see.
Use overload on him.
Let's get some cover.
I'm on it.
I probably ought to show you what the fireball does.
You're done!
Yeah, probably ought to get shield boost back up too. Soon.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. And I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Veetor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Alright, so in Mass Effect 1, I was always frantically trying to time my Metagel applications to be perfect, because it was the only thing that healed health quickly. In Mass Effect 2, you regenerate health relatively quickly. You're mostly worried about shields, more so than health. So it's pretty much almost useless. The only benefit to it is that it revives a dead squad mate, and if you do things right, you won't have dead squad mates. So yeah, Metagel is not as useful in in Mass Effect 2 I found. Let's have UCAS overload. There we are. How come you're not dead yet? Okay. Guess that answers my question. Sort of. And how about you cast overload? How are you, man?
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks.
I pressed forward too quickly.
The heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Veetor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Sounds like a plan.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Now you're gonna see how awesome
Overload will take...
my incinerate ability is. Well, in a second. Okay. First, I'm gonna switch to... Yeah, I think these are gonna be good. I'll switch you out too.
On it.
To be honest, I don't really like this particular weapon. Okay. Now it's time to switch. Excuse me. Back to pistol. You go to pistol. You go to shotgun.
Right away!
Sure thing.
Okay. Can... You weren't even looking at me. Alright, excellent. Now that I'm exploding. Use incinerate. Do it, thank you. Okay, gas shield boost. We're good.
4% armor to weaken it.
Really? Seriously, that worked? Well. Biotic explosion, hold. Somehow that actually worked. Out of my way, box. Okay, so, Incinerate is really good against, armor and health. What's that? Band-aid. Okay, circle, circle. Yeah, there. That one. Down was up here, right? Once you hit 0, you don't immediately run out of time. You start slowly draining out your credits before you get to the point where you can no longer... There's something over here too, power cells. You can no longer get any benefit from finishing it. So, yeah.
What's this?
Get an upgrade, then we get some iridium. Anything else? Yeah, we had to talk to Tally over here. Medkit. So picking up medkit's pretty useless because it only gives you a little bit of experience, so it's better to use Metagel first, if at all possible.
This is your chance to go find Veetor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
He doesn't look too healthy. Being wounded as a Quarian is not very good. Just gonna say that. Okay.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Veetor?
No Veetor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. Mechs will protect.
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Veetor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro-suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Veetor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Veetor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Veetor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tali. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be fine. We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the Collectors.
What? No. I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Veetor is worth it.
And now I've made Tali mad. Thanks for making me feel terrible, game.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. Unfortunately, the Quarian you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
The Collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life. Let me fly. And there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
And we leveled up. Glad we got our ship back. I might have painted it a little differently, but it's still the same old Normandy.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alright, we've got the galaxy map over here. Just works pretty much the same as before, but we'll get into that. Got a terminal. That's completely new. The armory, weaponry, so on. And of course, the elevator. Let's just go other places. Can't skip this. Got my own room. And we can't go here yet. Alright. We'll explore the Normandy next time.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
But for now, I'll see you all later.